Good morning, bedbrats and sleepyheads. Welcome to a Thursday sleepover. An unexpected sleepover. First of all, congratulations, Spark Tank and Brian, for first and second, respectfully. Hello, Spark Tank. Hello, Brian. Hello, Roland. I hope that you guys are all doing well today. We're just doing a casual work stream because I felt like streaming today, even though I'm technically taking the week off. Don't worry about it. Just means I'm not going to be as entertaining as per usual. And also enjoying a nice cup of tea. Boop. Are we good now? This looks better. Yes. It's like I've forgotten how to stream. Don't worry about it. No further questions. I hope that everybody's week has been going well so far. I hope that everybody's week has been treating them well, because if not, I'm gonna have to get aggressive with some people. I'm gonna have to go out here making some noises like... Hello, Cobalt. Thank you for the third. Or congratulations on the third, rather. I need to remember where I was in accordance to this little project. Alright, we have to do one thing. Thank you for the stretch and the presumable hydrate. Surprise stream? Yeah, I was feeling this morning. I was working on the video this morning, Cobalt, and was like, I have another project that I'm kind of working on at the moment. And I'm like, I kind of want to work on that. I mean, I could stream that. That's reasonable enough. Hold on. There we go. And thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, of course. Thank you. And then we'll do the stretch. If anybody else would like to join in the stretch, we're gonna reach for the skies. Actually did my stretches this morning, so like, I'm not as stiff as heck as I usually am. We're gonna lean to our right. 2, 3, 4. Lean to our left. 2, 3, 4. Oh snap, Jam Jam, and lean back. 2, 3, 4. 1 second, I'll do a noise redeem in a second. I'm just stretching at the moment. And we shake out our wrists. Whenever I see that Jam Jam is out here subscribing for 2 years, I go like this. Well, thank you very much for the resub. I appreciate that. Well, unless our sub baby is like a Frenchie pug trying to get a rock in a river. No, that's it. That's it. Or like 1 and 4 month old. 1 year, 4 month old is actually just a Frenchie pug trying to get a rock in a river. Just out here like... And we're all just like...
How embarrassing.
And he's just like... But also just gets a little bit... God, did I miss much? You have not, Brian. You have... All you've missed is me pushing a bunch of buttons. What does that sound? I'm telling you, Jam Jam, it is the sound of a Frenchie pug dog trying to get a rock in a stream, and he doesn't know how to do it, and he's very upset. Okay, correction, where's the source? I will find it for you because it's wonderful. It was my favorite thing. I am technically on break from streaming at the moment, dealing with, like... I don't know if it is depresso slurping or if it's burnout or a healthy mix of the two. But this thing, like, dragged me through a day. There you go. How dare you, Cobalt? I come back here trying to be all positive and happy, and then you do this to me. Cobalt, the footage I'm going to ask from you this weekend is going to be wonderful, just so you know. Oh no, it's okay, Jam. It was going to happen. I basically had put myself on, like, a crash course to this. Like, it was just gonna happen. And then it was just a compilement. Not a compilement, sorry, like a... This is a really dumb example, but a friend of mine once, I think I've told you guys about the idea that the League of Exceptional Mediocrity was like a group of superheroes with an active and passive superpower that were all kind of mundane and useless. My one friend said that he had the power to stack utensils forever. But it always had to be in the right order. So it was, you know, like fork, knife, spoon, fork, knife, spoon. The way that the best way to describe it right now is I just kept building responsibilities and expectations onto myself, which was just creating this massive tower that was eventually going to collapse. And finally, instead of going fork, knife, spoon, I went fork, spoon, and just watched the whole thing collapse. And was just like, yeah, this is about how that was going to happen. So now I'm in taking the week to recover, which has been really strange because I've suddenly had creativity again, which is something that I haven't had or felt like I've had in a while. And just all of a sudden I have this situation that I'm working on, which again, pinned comment. You guys better be looking at that pinned comment. And another thing that I'm working on at the moment. And it's like, holy crap, I forgot what it's like to work on projects. And be excited to work on things. Can absolutely help with that. It's just weird. It just, in my head, it always just felt like I was failing. Not that that makes any sense, obviously, but that's where my brain was at. Okay, I'm thinking the angle, a good angle might actually be like this. Yeah, what's the button again? It's like Control Alt. Bam. And then we're gonna split vertically. I hate that it's in this particular shape anyway. And hello, Lunity. And thank you, Jam Jim. And thank you, Lunity. And yeah, I'm doing all right, Brian. I'm recovering. Is the best way to describe it, methinks. We go to local move, and we pull out just a little bit more. We want to go down just a little bit, too. I mean, we can adjust this accordingly later, but still. As for a cool fact, one of the things you love about yourself, notice so this isn't a fake cool fact. I'm not bad at coming up with something on the fly. I think that's one thing I appreciate, that like I have a speedy enough brain to like generally come up with something relatively quickly. And the experience to know how long I need to, or that I'm able to waffle in order to reach a conclusion. Because I've definitely had it before where, like, I'm trying to tell a joke and I realize I don't know what the punchline is yet. So there's, like, this skill I'm slowly developing where it's like, you just waffle until you figure out, you know, you stall for time until you're like, okay, how do we make this joke work? So yeah, I'd say that's probably one of my better skills. Would you say stroopwafel? I don't know if I would say that exactly. I'd more say something like... Sorry, gets me every time. We're gonna watch that video. Good luck, be brave. It's a fun little video. I hope you enjoy it. I think we're gonna go right. Ugh, that sound. I'm sorry, Luna D, but it makes me laugh. Yeah, this is... I don't know. Maybe we want to be a little bit more over here. Yeah. Yeah. This is how we're gonna do it. This is the camera angle. Actually, let's see what do we got here. We want that to be 0. That's all fine. Doesn't have to be like that, but I want it to because I'm unreasonable. Make sure to lock that thing so that I don't accidentally touch it again. Would you prefer something else, Lunity? Would you prefer...
Cola. Pepsi Cola?
Is that more acceptable? Or potentially a nice, warm... Are these also acceptable things? The what happened? Oh, that... He's such a good boy. We appreciate him so much. Oh, I've got the wrong one again. I want that. All right, there we go. Okay, so this set definitely needs to move a little bit more this way so that we make sure that we have the right things. Then we gotta make all the rest of the stuff. We're gonna make sure I can't click that anymore. We're just gonna play with Blender for a bit. We're gonna try and figure out how to build this. He's doing his best. That's all that there is to say. Let's move you over here. Oh no, it's doing this thing again. Oh, how do I fix that again? Oh, what's that button sequence again? I don't know Blender as well as I wish I did. Well, it's the button. Oh, it's that button, of course. It's not that button. I've been lied to. It's this button. There we go. Got it. We figured it out. Lunity, why do you hate the sounds of dogs having fun? You know, I don't want to be that guy right now, but it really sounds like you don't enjoy dogs having fun, and you know, that saddens me, honestly. Brain is short-circuiting for a second. I'm a cat person. All right, you know what? That's actually a very reasonable response. There we go. That's the button I want to hit. Whoop, whoop. And then we put you to 0. That's about the height you need to be. I believe I specifically made it. Oh, that's not what we want to do. I believe I specifically have it at 9. There we go. Hello, Avatar. Is that poor thing really a dog? Yeah, it is. And hello, Denzel. Heidi-ho, friend Reno. What you up to? Or should I say...
Cola. Pepsi Cola?
GY. I'm slowly going to re-remember all these controls. Let's see. I don't want too big of a gap between these two things. I'm good. Also doing modeling. Hell yeah, brother. Let's go. Okay, so I want the oven to be roughly where this thing is. So that's going to be an interesting situation. Unless we just make this thing the oven. Easy. Ugh. There we go. Oh, wait, did Avatar say hello? No, he never said hello. He just jumped in, as he is one to do. He never speaks to me. He only speaks to me and redeems, talking about how I can take the crack, and how my knees break, and that I know things before screaming. It's the only way we communicate anymore. The friendship is dead. Or perhaps it's just simply reduced. Who knows? How does friendship even work? It doesn't. That's how. Okay. That's square enough. We accept the squares in our life. Dramatic. I like being dramatic, Lunity. It's kind of my thing, you know? Like spinach in a pan. Yes, much like the Spanish in the... Ah, crap. What was the name of that area? Wait, Avatar, you know the name. What was the name of the area before Spain was a Spanish? Or before Spain was a Spain? It started with an A. I can't think of the term anymore. The Romans kicked it in a couple of times. Andalusia? Andalusia, maybe? BS before... I accidentally double tapped it. Well. Well done. Iberia? Didn't it have a G in it or something? Like A-N-G something? Or maybe I'm completely off my rocker right now. I just listened to a podcast about this. Why can I never remember important things? Because I always think, like, oh yeah, I'll remember that. I never do. I never do. Ever. Okay, wait, actually, based on this one actually needs to be up a little bit higher. This can be at the 1. Actually, how tall is it in comparison? It's actually a tiny bit taller, but that's all right. We're actually going to let it. Algeria. It might be Algeria. But it's just like what Spain is now. Before it was Spain. And the Romans were like, those people over there are rebelling. Kick them in the stomach. And then they did. And then a while later, they started rebelling again. And they were like, hey. They're doing that thing again. Stop them. And Frost Sigil, thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. Hang on. Hang on. Dang it. Avatar's faster than me. How was Cult of the Lamb? Hope that you had fun. And also, hello, squad leader. Howdy ho. Hope that you also had fun and became part of the cult. As we all know, eventually we will all join the cult of Frost Sigil. It is inevitable. Really enjoyed the co-op. I'm glad to hear that. It looks like they did the co-op quite well, from what I can tell. How high is this? Oh, yeah. Well, just for simplicity's sake. No, we'll actually make that just a little bit taller, just for the heck of it. They're always revolting. Now they're rebelling. Wow. Boo! Or should I say... And hello, TK. How are you? Also, Frost Sigil, if you need to go take care of yourself post-stream, please by all means do so. Many appreciation. It was never a notable geopolitical entity in their own right. By the time of the Romans, there were some under the reign of the Carthaginian colonies. I don't know, Avatar. I'm sorry. I was just gonna make a silly little joke. Oh my god, I really said, oh my god, you did. You've become a Redditor. There's no hope for you anymore. Now I'm curious too, though. I don't remember, and I don't want to re-listen to an entire hour-long podcast just to find it. Because my brain's probably just like, yeah, it's totally this. You aren't completely misremembering. You're not misremembering at all. This is absolutely what it is. Absolutely. How could it be anything differently? And then I remembered. I'm really, really bad at remembering things. Like, really bad. Like, it is my least strongest ability. Whew. Oh, sweating up a storm. That'll teach me to drink 1 cup of hot tea. 1 cup. Never do it. Actually, wait, I really should be looking at my reference. Oh, they actually do it differently. Okay. And hello a second time, TK. How you doing, my dude? I hope that you're having a good time. Okay, still works. Then we're gonna do it slightly differently. We're still gonna do it this way because otherwise I'm not doing it correctly, but boop. And then we move that up to 0.975. So we just put it up to 0.97. That'll probably be the corrector spot. Might even be a little bit thicker. If we put it to 5. Yeah, a little thick, but we'll make it work. I know there's a lot of history between Hispania and the formation of the Kingdom of Spain. I'm sorry that I've done this, okay? I'm not a clever man. I like to listen to podcasts while I do other things, and I've never been good with words, especially with names. So, maybe during the break I'll try to find it. I'll desperately try to look for it. Okay, so we're going to do that, and then we need to make another one, which is technically going to be 2, so we could technically just use this thing. I'm thinking about this the wrong way. This is how I gotta do it. Nope, that's too many segments. Yeah. And then for both of these gaps... Ooh, how do we do that particular piece? Oh, that's easy enough. Sorry, I haven't been in, like, modeling brain in a little bit, so I'm a little, like, bleh. Extrude it out just a little bit. put you specifically to that. Yeah, a little bit of a gap there. Holy heck. You drink like 2 cups of warm tea and suddenly it's just all sweating all the time. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna grab these lines. Minus that one, thank you. But plus that one, please. Thank you. And then, how do we approach this situation? Technically, we could do this again. And then if we just take... No, that won't quite work exactly, but... Ah! Oh, hello, fraud phone call. Goodbye, fraud phone call. Gradania? Or Granada? No, I don't think so. Look, I'll figure it out, I promise. I'll figure it out later. I've been working all day solely because I'm like on the brink of figuring out how I wanna program something, but I realize I should just leave and work on it tomorrow. I agree. Jam, don't overwork yourself. Doesn't help nobody. Especially you! Oh, that's how we can do this. Okay, this is a silly way to approach things. No, we want to do the other side. Like, I'm also tired, so I'm almost... But I'm also in a flow state, but also I'm outside of work hours now anyway. No, unless you're getting paid overtime, you get out of there right now. You don't owe them anything. This is a very silly idea that I'm about to try, and it's probably not going to work, but if it does work, I'm gonna feel like a god. Bam. And then we go to the side. This is such a silly way to do this. Why am I doing it this way? X-ray is still on. Grab these. I'm so good at understanding how this program works. S, Z, really close together. G. G, Y. Perfect. Not really, but I don't care. We get the little grooves. The grooves are a little bit big, actually. Gosh dang it. Hello, Artificer. Howdy ho. Howdy do, friend Areno. Yeah, they're too big. Well, that's easy to fix, at least. We just S. We just squish them. And we just squish them. There we go. That's way better. Now, the only problem is I don't get paid overtime, but my schedule itself is flexible, so I can just leave work early tomorrow and stay here until I finish today. You could do that. Just as long as you're not doing more than you're contractually obligated to. And well, thanks. I'm glad to hear that, Artificer. I hope that you had fun with your Monster Hunter World today. Now I'm gonna play a dangerous little game that I shouldn't do, but I'm gonna anyway. Because I'm a silly goober who likes to make things difficult for himself. No, not scale. Where's the button again? I think it's Control P. No, it's just P. Separate selection. Okay. So now this thing is its own entity. Lurking while walking, driving home. No problem at all, Jam Jam. Have yourself a safe trip. And hello, 4B. What was it like kicking so many arses today? What was it like elbow dropping everyone who you got into a lobby with? I didn't see all of them, but you were kicking ass from the ones that I saw, at least. Oh, what's the button again? To isolate and then unisolate. Isolate object. What is the button? Oh my goodness, how does it not just say, oh, it's literally just Control I. Oh, I see. So it's Control I to select everything else, and then if you hit H, most of that stuff disappears. So then we just go in here, and we just grab, oh wait, I gotta do this thing again. Get rid of that, get rid of that, there we go. I managed to defeat a pretty difficult enemy solo and crafted some armor. Heck yeah, my dude. That's what we like to hear. Okay, we're gonna start by Phil. I hope that worked. It did not for some reason. Oh wait, it's Cap, isn't it? Oh, how does that work again? I'm gonna be doing a lot of Googling today. I really wish that when you Googled stuff, it would just immediately be like, oh, it's just this. no, even worse. You didn't fully fill it. Oh boy. Oh, are we 3D animating? No, we're 3D modeling, and I apparently fucked something up pretty badly. I'm not sure where I completely went wrong. Ah, that's where I went wrong. Of course I do, liar. Every single time without fail I want a story. And yes, Brian, I've done a fair bit. It's all slapdash, but in fact, I've done it on stream before. I think several times. I think. I don't remember. I already told this on something, but you probably haven't heard it. I mustn't have been there, unfortunately. Much to my dismay. All right, we're just gonna do some real cleanup here. Yeah, this was a big mistake, honestly. All right, we're just gonna start from scratch. Bye-bye. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? You, gone. All right, cool. 40 minutes of work just for nothing. Control S, cube. There's one thing that I'm doing incorrectly. There. So the background doesn't matter too much. It's all gonna get covered up in the end. You're a little bit too... Liar, I cannot describe how much anticipation I feel right now. I'm borderline stressed at the moment. Not really a story, but just an interesting sight. I was looking at a new to get new bike parts, so I was at Walmart. I was standing in an aisle. I went out of the corner of my eye, saw a large man walking by, and then looked around 500 pounds, and he was wearing a shirt that said, Jesus. Well, that's something. An eyebrow was raised, if it means anything. A moment of, huh, has happened. All right, so we're gonna duplicate you. GX. Really close by, but just enough that there's a tiny little gap. Right, Brian? That's how I feel. Like, I'm sorry. What is this yikes behavior that you're dropping on me right now? That's supposed to be 8, not 9. Tutsalarsi, that factoid, and that's how I got the clip that she hates. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna watch it. 1 second, let me mute that and let me watch. Oh, Solarsi. How did you not see this coming? How were you not prepared? Yeah, because Solarsi processes things in a similar way that I do, where there's like a moment where they're processing it and being like, okay, yeah, well, that's a thing, first of all. Hold on, sorry, I want to get my measurements kind of correct here. Okay, so that actually needs to be... this tall. Also, that's bullying Solarsi. How could you? How could you, liar? Poor Solarsi doesn't deserve this. There we go. And then we want this one to be countertop. He's a pro wrestler. It is a... For real? Well, now I don't know what to think. I don't know how to behave in this scenario. I'm not equipped for such... I'm not equipped for such things. Perfect. Oh wait, no, I wanted that at a 5. No real reason, just did. Which is a catchphrase thing one of the people has. Huh. Hold on. Wrestler named Billy Gunn, who is also known as Badass or Mr. Ass. This post I found doesn't really explain a whole lot. So, there you go. That's all we got. What an extremely strange thing. You have a context video. All right, let's go take a look.
What? Oh, I don't know how to feel about this, liar. This seems inappropriate. Now, I'm not a prude, but I don't know about this. Harumph, I say. Yeah, you've told me that before, Brian. I'm pretty confident that you've told me that before. Hold on, I'm still trying to get all of this information correctly. Yes, okay. GX goes till about there-ish. So then we grab this one and we also bring it to about there-ish. Make sure we got that lined up properly. This is on X specifically. Actually, yeah, with that little lip over, I actually like the lip, so that's actually really good. Well, at least he's a wrestler fan. So you know what to talk to him about if he ever approaches you at all, liar. If they're just like, hello, I wish to have a conversation with a fellow human being, and you can be like, so wrestling, eh? This in half. This doesn't really need to be that detailed because you're not going to be able to really see anything, but still be neat to do so. Next time I see a man wearing a Sesame shirt, I'm going to walk up to him and say, are you a wrestling fan? And they'll say, wrestling? And you'll go, I see. And that's when it's time to try and figure out the escape plan. Now you're in that situation. This would be X, yes. Now we're gonna try it again and do this properly. Or rather, we're only going to do it on one side, so you guys get deleted. So we're just going to go G, Y, boop. Now we have a groove. I feel like that groove can be a little bit deeper, actually. We don't call it wrestling. Ever watch wrestling? Not really, Brian. Wasn't really my thing. I played some of the games back in the day, but I didn't really watch it. Wasn't really a thing for me personally. It's kind of all we really need here in terms of detail. Like theater. Look, we appreciate the theater coming to town, alright, liar? I enjoy a good theater performance, as somebody who was technically an honorary drama kid / theater kid in high school. While also being like, my god, you guys like to just cause problems, don't you? Like, you just like to cause problems.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with theater. I think it was implied. I think it was implied. Actually, no. We're just gonna let it sit like this. Yeah, we'll let it sit like this. We'll deal with the oven afterwards. This we can duplicate. Nope, didn't mean to hit that button. Let's not accidentally do things we can't take back. Hit the wrong button again. There, and then we're gonna GX. You're implied? Potentially. Hello, Muda. How are you? Or Mata. What the heck is Muda? Oh, my brain today. No, that's not true. My brain the last couple of days. My brain the last while. Alright, you're at... This is on the X, so we need that number. You guys go there. How's that look on that? Oh, that's actually too much. Dear, oh dear. Just meant that if it's pre-scripted, I don't know if you can qualify it as a sport. No, I agree with you there. Oh my god, Avatar, please. Consider yourself sprayed with a spray bottle. But it's a spray bottle full of mace. It's a very particular type of spray bottle. But not the mace you think. It's just tiny little bludgeoning weapons that spray out and just hit you in a cloud of bludgeoning damage. Actually, by that logic, the camera will have to be moved a little bit to the side. Also, the spice just to season things up. You get one, Rommel. Well done. Alright, G. Put it right there. It'll work. Which means what I'll have to do is go in here and just slice this thing up a little bit. Get rid of the vectors there. Which means we're just gonna grab these and we're just gonna go like that. I don't like that it makes it into a try, but I don't care. We're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna do the opposite of worry. We're gonna anti-worry. Throw an edge to that counter. Yeah, this should work for the most part. Unless... Sorry, I'm kind of planning out the scene right now, so there's a chance that I might have to readjust things accordingly. No, it wouldn't make sense that those two are next to each other. Nah, this is fine. This'll work. Then we'll put the fridge over there. Alright, we gotta do ads for a moment. I will try to find the name of that gosh darn location as soon as I can.
So if you guys can, they're able to. I hope that you get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. Get rid of the head pats. BRB. It was Iberia. We did it. We did it. You were right all along, Avatar. This is why we pay you the big mod dollars. That's why I was gone for so long. Literally just hitting the, like, 15-second intervals trying to find this darn part. And thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Alright. Alright. Okay, we're back in it. Excuse me. To win it. Wait, what was it? Oh, it was Iberia. It was Iberia, Jam Jam. It was Iberia all along. Insert pistol to the back of the head meme. Always had been. What was Iberia? Rommel, I was just trying to make one stupid joke and I didn't know the word, and then the joke stopped being a joke and started being, what is the name of this place again? Iberia 2. I don't like beer, Jam Jam. So, what now? Yeah, exactly. We're talking. I don't even remember what the joke was anymore. That was like almost like 40 minutes ago. Like it's not even a thing anymore. I don't remember what joke I was trying to make. That's gone by the wayside. That's dead. That is a shriveled husk turned to dust and sprinkling its ashes onto the earth in order for new life to be produced. Peninsulating? Oh my god, that is what it's called. I was reading it, I'm like, that looks like insulating. Let's try peninsulating. And apparently that's a real word. How'd you do it? How'd you do it, Avatar? How'd you once again make me look like a fool? Or should I say... Sounds like the joke. You know what you did. You know what you did, Jam Jam. Hold on, let me see what this word actually means. Peninsulate is to form into a peninsula. To make into a peninsula, to be surrounded entirely with water. To cause land to become peninsular. Well, there you go, Avatar. You stumbled across a real word. You know, the Romans called Ireland Iberia. There's a joke in here somewhere, and I'm not educated enough to find it, so I'm gonna go back to just pretending like I know how to model in this program. That's what I'm gonna do. It's when you insulate your writing device, or when you use protection. I'm gonna go back to modeling. This conversation never happened, chat. I want you to know that. And if you think it did, It didn't. It didn't. Like a glove. I will not quote Ace Ventura right now, and you can't make me. I forgot that I had that as an emote. I forgot I made that. That is a distant memory.
All right, you can take the crack.
Wah. Or should I say... Horny jail bonk, I specific. Well, you know something? I hear what you're saying, and I respond with, well, wah, too, but also... Anyway, I still have to also model all of the stuff up here. We are nowhere near done yet. I need to get my butt in gear. My God, this is supposed to be focused. Also, T-pose on that faucet. That's what I'm doing. I'm dabbing on that faucet right now. I don't have hands right now, so they don't work. I mean, I have hands, but, you know. It is known. I will act my heart out right now by being upset at what's happening. Hello there, Cube. You are once again here to cubify. You have hands, but at what costs? Costs that I can't begin to describe. Avatar costs that could land me in trouble. How dare you? How dare you interrupt me while I'm attempting to have a conversation with one of my chat members? I will not allow for such things. There will be consequences for these actions. There we go. Gee, put that right there. I mean, you can't see the cube right now, and that's okay. We're gonna get there. Fridge is about what? That tall? Well, I get to choose, and it's that tall. But sorry, I'm also just enjoying the music. Alright, so now we're gonna grab this one. Nope, that's the wrong button right there. I want that one, and we're gonna grab that, and then we're gonna duplicate it, and then we're gonna separate it. And then we're gonna grab this one, and then we're gonna duplicate it, and then we're gonna separate it. Jam haveth or has arriveth home. Haseth arriveth hometh. Jameth. Alright, so this is fridge. And then this is fridge, freezer door. And then this is fridge, F, door. Fifth. We'll just evolve into just making noises. Just. I don't even know what you guys are hearing. I'm not even listening to me right now. So enjoy whatever the hell that just was. Hide that so that I can see this better. This isn't even going to matter. This is going to be the part that actually matters. So we're going to do a circular in. Then we're going to extrude it inwards. No, that's not quite correct. We want it about there. Then we extrude it inwards. It doesn't really matter too much because it's mostly going to be blocked by the character itself. It's mostly just going to be lit. It's easy enough. No. No, it was there. Oh, goodness. This right there, we want those to both exist. And to start with, we now need to do that fun thing where I need to remember how to do that. This is unimportant, but we're gonna do it anyway. Boop, boop, and then it's... Is it Control Z? No. No. Alt Z? No. How in the 7 hex do you do that again? Oh, it's Control C. This makes more sense. Go ahead, Jam Jam. Make your darn joke. I can hear it already. Oh, it's not Control C. I've been lied to. And now I'm just hurt. Why would you lie to me like this? Oh, there's that. Oh, wait, that's actually, like, basically where I need it to be. What the heck? There it is. Cursor to selected. And then from there you go to this thing, and you go to Object, Set Origin, Origin to 3D Cursor, so that I can actually rotate from that corner. And then I need to do the one thing again, which is this, which means Cursor to World Origin, because I hate having that thing anywhere else. Didn't even have a joke, which forced my hand.
Boy, you might be the International House of Pancakes, but this violence gonna be domestic.
Hello, Ash. I'm not even giving you the music. I'm giving you threats. How are you, Ash? I hope that you're doing well. Okay, so now we technically don't need these anymore. Can I delete these without it causing major problems? Well done. Oh, it's dissolve vertices. That's what we need. And then theoretically, these are just single lines. Perfect. What is this unnecessary cruelty towards Ash? It wasn't towards Ash. You know who it was for. It was for Jam Jam. Ash is innocent in all this. Gosh. Dang it. Gosh. Dang it. Just got back to bed, really dizzy and in pain. I'm sorry to hear that, Ash. That's shitty. I hope that you get some rest and that it goes well soon. How are you? I am okay, I think. I'm gonna say I'm okay. Okay, so what we need to do right now is we need to go into edit mode. Extrude this just a hair. scale it down a bit, and then scale it down a bit more on the x-axis, so that we have that little gap. And Wilbert, hello, Searings. Heidi ho. Shrink you down just a hair. And then we'll extrude you like so. And then what am I making? I'm making a set. And that's all I'll say. Points to pinned comment. I'll have you know my walk yesterday was fun and relaxed. I'm glad to hear that. The edges will need to definitely be smoothed a little bit. The door is still a brick. This doesn't make sense. What if I do it now? Is it going to be awful? Probably. But in like a good way. Yeah, perfect. If we none. There we go. I mean, honestly, instead of doing anything with this one, we can literally just duplicate this and then name this, and then we just move it upwards to about there, go into here, and just okay, well, we need to be in this stage first. Oh no, we'll have to do it that way. I'm being a goober right now. Okay, first off, it needs to be right about the center, which is about right there. Then we go in, grab all those, move those down to about there, grab those, move those up to about there. Perfect. Hold on. T-Po's character reminds me of when I replayed Final Fantasy 15. And one time all the NPCs froze and I saw it in the background. T is posing in the dark. 10 out of 10. Ignis in the background. I'm sorry? Ignis? Should I worry about Ignis? Do I worry about Ignis? I'm paranoid now. And what we enjoy. The Final Fantasy 15 character. Do I even remember Final Fantasy 15? No. No memory. But we appreciate it regardless. Sorry. Ignis all of a sudden makes me think of Audio Ignis. And now I'm like paranoid. But like content. Because maybe. Just maybe. Kudgy went live. That son of a gun. That son of a gun. Out here thinking he's king shit. Just because he can make art. Thinks he's so cool. Well, he's not cool. He's cooler than cool. And I appreciate him. Got to meet Well, I unfortunately have never played Final Fantasy 15, so I don't know any of the characters. But I'm glad you got to. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, they
do it that way, but we're gonna have the fridge like this because this is how I want the fridge to be. So I just need a fridge handle, which can be relatively easily made with probably just a spline. Yeah. We'll just make a handle with a spline. Where's our curves? Bezier. There it is with its really strange setup. Dissolve that factor. Do the weird things that you have to do because these things are so freaking strange. Start by scaling it down a lot. Then rotate 90. And we extrude. Point perfectly upwards. How does that look from the side? It looks fine. And then we just go like this. Move it to the side for a second. Boop. Why will you not grab hold of that? Why won't you turn it? Why? What have I done now? What did I do wrong? There, and then okay, we really need to switch back to this because otherwise I'm gonna lose my absolute mind here. G boop. That handle is far too small. There. And then where is that in here again? Not geo, not extrude. Or is it extrude? No, it's not extrude. Gosh dang it. What is redo? Oh, it's Control Shift Z. This goes back to 0. There it is. Oh good, and now its frickin' point of interest is all the way over there. So now I gotta bring it back. Because otherwise that's gonna probably cause problems. I'm not saying it's going to, but there's a chance. There. GX, boop. And we're just gonna try to put it here properly. Right about there-ish. And then we're just gonna grab that. This will be fridge handle, or rather, handle fridge. And we'll grab this one, and then we'll grab that one. No, we'll grab that one, and then we'll grab that one. No, we'll grab that one, and then we'll grab that one, and then we parent. Right, Control C parent, parent to object. Did I do the correct one to the correct one? I did not. It is this one to that one. Control parent object. Perfect. And I shouldn't have done that prior to that. All falling apart over and over again. There. G up. Boop. Make it just a little bit smaller. No, I think just scale the whole thing down a bit. There. I don't think they're in the right spot regardless. Closer to the edge. There. And then we go boop, boop, boop. And then we do control that. And then we go boop, boop. And then we go control that. So that they're connected to each other. So now, if you rotate the thing on the Z-axis, it opens like a fridge.
But it doesn't have to, but it's fine. And then if we turn this off, I really should... Oh, it's Alt-Z. There we go. Yeah, so now, if we go rotate Z, it opens up like a fridge. Wow! Incredible. The simple things in life. We'll still have to make the fridge look nice. So we'll start by hiding these two. I see. It's being a dingus and not hiding both of them. So for the fridge, we'll just need one or two things real quick. Won't be anything too difficult. In fact, I'll probably just cheat and just grab this thing. Duplicate. Extract. Oh, wrong button again. Extract there. So now it's its own little piece. And we'll just call this fridge. Shelf. O1. And we'll just raise this up till about there. Extrude. Oh, in the wrong layer. Extrude it downwards. That's a little thick for one of those, isn't it? There. We test. Easy. And then we just duplicate. G downwards. Boom. Now we've got two fridge things. And then we duplicate that one as well. And then we GZ downwards, put it right there. And then at the very bottom, we take, we'll just take this thing. Boop. And we duplicate. And we extract it as its own thing. Switch out, grab thingy. Drop it down just a tad. Well, we'll drop it down to here. And then we'll go into the thing. Grab the line. Move it to up here. Cut it in half. Take that part and extrude it by 2. And then we just take that spot and we extrude it this way. And now how does that look like this? Ah, I've made a little bit of a goof here. You need to go inwards a little bit, otherwise it doesn't look very good. I somehow turned you back into the snappies. Why do I keep turning on the snaps? What a silly thing to do! Remember, kids, don't turn on the snap. It's not worth it. Remember, children, it's not worth the hassle. There we go. Somehow didn't manage to grab the middle one, even though I thought I did. All right, now we go there. Take this. Grab the vertices. Grab all the fronts. G, Y, and pull back a little bit. And then when we have that, ba-doom, ba-doom. And thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Ash. Very much appreciated. There we go. Further back, and then we unhide the handle and the thing, and then if we rotate this, a simple fridge, and then we just have to put a light in there to make sure that when it opens up there's a thing. Jam, I swear to God, I won't put you in the timeout corner. I won't put you in the secret timeout corner. I'll put you under the timeout corner. do that thing in one of the oh, what is that again? In one of the Jumanji movies where the ground becomes quicksand. Like the wooden floor becomes quicksand. I'll act one of those on you and be like, oopsie doodles. Bye. And then I'll re-florify it again. Actually, no, that sounds horrifying. I don't remember if I read that somewhere or if I saw it somewhere. No, I think I read or heard it somewhere. The idea of like if you have a superpower to be able to liquefy solids and then re-solidify them and just let people like sink into cement as if it were like as thin as water, and then as soon as they were there, you can just turn it back to solid cement. A horrifying prospect. Ooh, that's letting my brain go places. Let's not talk about what's going on in my head right now. But that means this wonderful little contraption is done. Actually, wait, that also means that just Control P, also dip, Control P. So now if I move this thing around, oh, the shelving isn't actually connected. Well, that's embarrassing. Okay, so now theoretically, there you go. The whole fridge is its own thing. And then I'll have to make a backboard, and then we'll have to make the cupboards, and then we'll be done. Well, that part. Then we'll have to do texturing and lighting and the actual animation, and I need to make a couple of props. There's still a lot of stuff to do, but progress is being made. Besides, this is not the urgent... How to say, this isn't the urgent project. So I'm not too worried about my speed at the moment. Yeah, I'll have to figure you out at some point too, but by the look of it, it's not going to matter too much. Oh, it will actually. Maybe. Maybe. Meantime, let's grab a... Oh, that's the wrong button. One day I may be relatively okay at Blender. But for now, nah. But we'll get there. One day. Put you right there. And then we'll rotate you on X 90 degrees. And then we'll do this and we'll scale you on X until you cover the whole area. And then we'll scale you on Z to cover the whole area. Perfect. It's going to be a little bit of a problem right here, but we can cut out a door relatively easily because we're going to put a little door right here, which I still don't know if there's going to be enough room for that door. We might have to move the camera back just a little bit more. Just perpetually in a state of moving things. Do we want it right there? Maybe we want to put it back just a little bit. That's not local. Come on. There we go. cool superpower would be to take a house model like this and poof to make it an IRL. That would actually be pretty sweet, for sure. I feel like you tank the housing market, though. You know what I mean? Because you just be like, it would exist, and it'd be just like, can you just do that? It's like, yep. People just literally give you like a few $1,000s per house, like but just casually make like 100,000 a month just making homes and then materializing them. Houses become seemingly worthless overnight. Who need them too? Also true. The only problem is the land proper, the actual ownership of land. That's where the difficulty comes in. Because you can build the house just fine and dandy, and it's just like, yeah, this is it. But it's like, yeah, but what about like the actual land it's standing on? I'm sure there's plots of land out there that are like dirt cheap. Also, the plumbing and the electricity would be a little bit of a difficulty. But the actual house itself, to just be able to go, would be pretty sweet. Or how about it's like a TARDIS? Oh. I like the idea of somebody buying just like a dirt cheap plot of land. And it just has a bunch of telephone booths on it. But every telephone booth is just a house. You know, like you step inside it, it's an actual house. It's $1 million idea. Patent it. And then we're just gonna duplicate. Call this one ceiling. Rotate on X, 90. There. G, Y. Clickable. The housing market is nuts. I have some friends that have been looking for a house and they could afford for a few years. Yeah. Don't worry, that bubble will eventually burst, and for all non-house owners, it'll be great. And for those who do own homes, they are going to take a nosedive in terms of value. Which, like, if you own a house for the purpose of its value and not just for a thing that you live in, I don't know. I don't know where I stand on stuff like that. I haven't thought about it too much, but they'd probably be up in arms. Just like, my house is not worth as much as it used to be. How dare? Where's my compensation? And it's like, you have a house. If its value goes down, there's a chance that the property value, or the property tax rather, goes down, potentially. I don't know how that stuff works, but if it does, I don't know. Seems like a pretty sweet deal to me. Okay, now we need a couple more things. Sorry, just pondering for a second, just trying to figure out my general thought processes here. What's the other one look like? Okay, it's just cabinets. Easy enough cabinets too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, at the very end, they also have a... I mean, I could just do this with the wall specifically. Wall, where are you? Get over here. GX. Oh, I didn't actually make the line. Well, that's embarrassing. GX. Get it to about here. Double it up. Extrude. GX. Move it just a bit further this way. Boom. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll make that work. But how do they do it here with the fridge? Because not a lot of these pictures actually have a fridge in them. Okay, I think I know how we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna be a super lazy bum about this. I'm gonna just do the thing that I've been doing where I grab a chunk, I duplicate it, I separate it. Bam, and now we're gonna call this cupboards. And now we're gonna mess around with this thing. Grab this thing, extrude it. A little bit too on the big side. Ah, no, go back to the camera. Thank you, I need that for visual aid. Thank you kindly, my goodness. This part specifically. Oh, that's the wrong one. We need it on Y, like that. And now we can grab it. And now we can extrude to right above that one specifically. Eyeball it a little bit. That's fine. Well, if we do the same thing as over there, like, I'm not an expert on how houses work and how houses are designed, but like, I'm building this, so I don't give a hoot or a holler. How far out? Well, where is that in terms of Y? Right there. Perfect. Then we grab this and we extrude it. That's not what I told you to do. Oh, that's because I clicked on the wrong thing. I want E. And that goes to right there. Up a little bit, because I feel like it's a little bit dramatic right now. How do they do it in this spot again? Oh, they actually do it pretty low, all things considered. But it's back more. Okay. So it's pushed in. But it actually goes down. No, not E, G. It goes down like this. And this spot in particular is going to be interesting because we technically need to slice it in half right over top of this so that we can have that little, like, oven fan thing. Although it looks like you can just attach it to here, which is actually pretty cool and would be appreciated, would make my life so much easier. Why is my... There we go. Somehow I broke my expression and my system didn't know what to do with me anymore. Okay, so we're going to start by cut looping, putting it over here. Grabbing, whoop, this bottom part, extruding that downward to some... Ling, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. Hi, D-ho, neighbor, no. How was depersonalized or something? You were crushing it at art. I swear you were playing a demo. You were definitely playing a demo. Don't you pretend like you weren't playing a demo before your art. That demo was an adventure. What was the demo? I just saw your thing was going... Ah! Or should I say your thing was going... The Chinese English typos were real. Oh boy. That does sound like an adventure. And good morning, everyone. I hope that everybody's having a good day today so far. Thank you so much for the raid. If you guys need to go take care of yourself, by all means, please do so. And if not, well, if you want to stick around, you know, you're totally welcome to, but no pressure. Yeah, I gave up on the game of, after an hour and switched to art. That bad, eh? Hot dang. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Ling. If it was a game you were looking forward to, then I am saddened that that's the situation. Game Sim was really outdated build that's not reflective to the final product. The devs know and just don't care, it seems. What a ridiculous thing, though. Like, just like, oh yeah, it's fine. It's like, have you considered that maybe it's like not fine and you shouldn't be doing that? I'll say hello, Snappa. How do you do, friendo? Flat surface, extrude it just a little bit, grab the bottom part, drag it out a bit. Oh, that's the wrong button. We're supposed to do this on what? Why? That doesn't make any sense. I've done something wrong. That's what I've done wrong. And hello, Fox Hound Cut. Howdy ho. How you doing? I'm sorry, doing a stretch. An unredeemed stretch. But how was art then, Ling? Wait, did you get a chance to post art? Is there going to be art for us to look at in a second? Because if so, I want to see it. I always enjoy looking at your art. Your art is good and enjoyable. It's a sight for those who want to get better at art and be like, Ling's too good at art. Meh. Speaking of which, looks like Kaju's also doing some streaming. Gonna have to pop him on so that I'm doing the correct thing, aka supporting the boy. Well, looks like Ling hasn't posted her art yet, and now I'm sad. I can wait. I can be patient. No, I can't. But I can pretend. Okay, in terms of the cupboards, it's up. Yes, let's go, baby. Hold on, let me just really quickly finish these cupboards. There we go. Now we look. Twitter says there's nothing new. There it is. Oh, you're cleaning up that thing. Also, why is your character so ominous? Lang, why is your character so spoopy in that art? So, because it's the why he's so mad meme. I don't know the why he's so mad. We don't know what you mean. Snappa, don't you come into my streams and lie to my face? Don't you come in here and sass me. It's not lying. It's gas. Oh! Oh! That's how I feel right now. God, that frickin' sound. It's funny! It's my favorite new sound thing. And I love all the sound things. Because I'm out here like...
Why do men like us do anything? Because we can.
Okay, how do I approach this part? Yeah, no, actually that's easy enough. Just go chunk, chunk. Duplicate. Will, can I link the meme page? You can! And hello, Spark Tank, making me do exercise and stuff. An unacceptable thing. No, you're man. What? I have never seen this before, but I already see a Zenless Zone Zero version of it. Oh god, there's so many versions of this. Don't worry, I just said, why this person looking so mad? Finally got the dialogue that I got once before but forgot to screenshot the first time. Took forever to re-roll that conversation. Yes. Yes. Also, ads are about to show up, so we gotta move. I gotta go do these workouts ASAP, so let's get these workouts done real fast before the timer runs out. I have an extra snooze if I need to, so I will use it if required, but I'd prefer not to use it if I don't have to. Let's put this baby down as well so that I can do that. All right, we're gonna start with squats. If anybody would like to join me in this regard, it's free aim. We start with 15 squats, then 15 jumping jacks, 15 bicycle crunches, and then 15 push-ups. And we're doing it while in Dutch. All right, I'll have to snooze for certain then. Or ASCP. You. Hold on, I'm hitting the button for the Dutch. It's gonna take a second. Dutch only. gonna see how this goes. All right, let's see if we can do it all during that 3 minutes too. So we're gonna do the things as said accordingly. So Dutch in 3, 2, 1. Oké, dus we beginnen met... Ik weet niet hoe je squat zegt in Nederlands. Dus we beginnen en 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ugh. Oké, nou springen, hoe je dat ooit zou zeggen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. En geen probleem, Ling. Heb jezelf een goede nacht. Bedankt voor alles en ik hoop dat je een goede rest van je dag hebt. Oké, en nu de... Wat zeg je nou? Feet crunches. Ik heb geen idee hoe je die dingen zegt, maar ik ben zo weer terug. Oké. En even deze terugtrekken, die even wegtrekken. Wegdrukken. Kunnen we ook zeggen. Oh, hallo vloer. Oh, waarom is het zo lekker om op je te liggen? Ja, maakt niks uit. Oké, we beginnen. En 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. En dan op het einde het laatste ding dat we moeten doen. Oh, god. Huppakee. Oké. En we beginnen. En 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hoeveel seconden heb ik nog? 30. Oké. Oké. En we beginnen. En we zijn klaar. Nog 20 seconden. Voordat Nederland klaar is. En bedankt voor het drinken. Die is leeg. Gaan we vlug even. Oké. En we gaan op. 1, 2, 3, 4. En naar rechts. 1, 2, 3, 4. En naar links. 1, 2, 3, 4. En terug. 1, 2, 3, 4. En even uit. Shaken. En dit is chocolade donder over en uit. There we go. Whew. Working out. Who needs it? Who wants it? Not me. Who even talks like that? Be calling a night. No problem at all, Brian. You have yourself a good night, my dude. Thank you for stopping by. Hope that you sleep well when you do. And we're gonna take a tiny little break because we're over time already. So if you guys can or are able to, I hope that you get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I will be back ASAP. Whew, BRB. forgot to turn off the Dutch. That's embarrassing. All right. We're probably going to go for 3 hours total today. That's about the energy levels I've got at the moment, which honestly, I'm surprised I have that much energy. We appreciate it. We're content with it. And if you're not content with it, well, sounds like an issue, not an ish-me. No, I would like this piece, please. Why? There. Moby Dick starts like, call me issue, yeah? Yeah, is that how that works, Avatar? Have you read Moby Dick? Have you sat down, cracked that bad boy open, and went, huh? This guy was really obsessed. Because I haven't. Me neither. Maybe we'll put it on the list. Ooh, how are we gonna do this part? Because I can just make an indent. Ah, but it happens at the same time. These things are technically not considered one object. There's a way to do this, though. I just don't remember how to do it exactly. No. What if I get rid of individual? Oh, that's way worse. The book famously opens with the line, "Call me Ishmael." Is that is that the case? I'm pretty sure that in itself is a book, isn't it? Oh, the book is actually originally called that? Which opens with the line, "Call me Ishmael." Well, heck. Hold on. It sounds like that's the name of the chapter, if I'm looking at this image correctly. I don't know. I don't know how things work. I was hoping to turn this into one thing. The fact that there's a line there actually worries me a bit. Hold on. No, it should be okay. I just can't do this at the same time, which I was kind of hoping I could. Wait, what's this called? This is inset faces. Blender, how to inset faces. Multiple inset faces. I don't want a tutorial, I just want you to tell me how to do it. had hoped, but no dice. Wait, is that the sitch? I gotta activate it first and then do it? No. That's a shame. I was really hoping that this would work. I really don't want to watch a video on it. But I guess we have to. One moment, everybody. Mutant so that I can watch this video. Uh-huh, uh-huh. This isn't even helpful. It means that I'm doing multiple faces at once. Hex you, Google. Get out of here, you first-time chatting SOB. I'm not real. Dang right you're not. And now you're not even allowed to be here anymore. Okay, so another way that they do is Control A. No, that doesn't help whatsoever. I wish that I knew more things about Blender. But I don't. Yeah, well. Say Livy. Used to make. I will send you to the same location as I'm not real, Jam Jam. Don't tempt me. I don't know how to do quick ban and unban like Kudju, but I'll do it. Alright, there's something happening and I'm kind of worried about it. Hold on. Yup. Frick. Somewhere I goofed. Gosh dang it. Well. I think it's this. No. do it the even cleaner way to make sure that we don't goof this up too badly. Okay. And then I need to, was it Alt F? No. Whoop. Alt F. Oh, and they do it so disgustingly. Oh. It is so easy in Blender to just hit one button by accident and then you realize you fucked everything over so badly. Okay, there we go. We got that set up again. And now we're not going to fuck this up again. I hope. Okay, there's no extra lines this time. There's a button that does that, and I don't know exactly what it is. I swear it's Y somehow. I don't know how it works, but I swear it works like this somehow, and it's incredibly frustrating. Okay, yeah, that was the whole problem behind it. Oh, that's even more frustrating. And I presume welcome back, Lunity? Yeah, it reads relatively well. Actually, no, just because I don't quite like how this is looking. I'm gonna do this. Extrude on Y by just a hair. And then I almost did it again. Don't you dare do it again. Welcome back, Lunity. I hope that you had a good time with whatever you were doing. G, Y, pull. Not as individuals, as one thing. Then we extrude it upwards. And then we grab, well, I guess technically we can just, on the y-axis, scale it down a bit. And then GY it that way. And that way, from this angle, looks like that. Yeah, that'll work. And then okay. Now we grab these, duplicate, separate. And then we grab these, and then we shrink them, as in, not as individuals. Ugh, it shrinks kind of wrong, doesn't it? Or am I crazy? No, I mean... Ah, okay. That'll do. And I'll grab... I'll just put it at 0.06, just to remember. Boom. And then we go to this one. We go to this one. Duplicate. Tear off. Grab them. Front. Boop. Put the same... That's not the number. Where did that number come from? I definitely saved a very particular number just now, and it decided to not remember it. Relative. And then we hold that. And then for both of these, we extrude. Backwards. Boom. Easy. How was your day, by the way, Lunity? I hope that you had a good time with whatever you were doing. That'll work just fine. And then just to make things a little bit easier on us, we grab this bottom one, duplicate. You're giving me very mixed messages, by the way, Luna D. You're like, I had leg day, cries, I'm doing well. What? I don't know which is the thing that I need to take away from this. This is closed. We grab this. This is cupboard shelves, which again is not important, but we're doing it anyway. GZ. Put you right there. Open. Click. Click. Extrude. About that much. Duplicate. GZ. Bam. And then for the front, we're going to do the exact same things. My body hurts, but the mind is clear. I understand. And I'm glad that's the case. No, we don't want to do that at the same time. Well. Ah, they're going to get scaled like that. All right, well. You're not going to tell me how much. And hello, Navek. Howdy ho. I want to... Okay. Yeah, we're going to really tediousness this one. We're going to remove... GX. Oh, brain, you're not gonna let this happen, are you? Oh, how do you do, by the way, Nivek? I hope that you're doing well. How do I approach this? Okay. I think we're going to approach it like this. We're just going to gamble it slightly. There, that should be good enough. Now we need to make sure that these are in the correct spots. We need to go back in here. We need to grab this point. We need to hit... Was it Shift C? No. I've already forgotten the button sequence again. Because of course I have. Shift S? Yes. Cursor to selected. Then we go out here. Object, set origin. Origin is 3D cursor. Go to this one. Go here. Go there. Shift S. Cursor to selected. Out of this. Object, set. Origin set to cursor. Perfect. Alright, progress is being made. And then for the last piece to the resistance, that thing goes back to center. Because if it's not, I lose my mind every time. For no real reason whatsoever. It just needs to be that way for me to be a happy lad. And now, technically, if I go rotate Z, bam, comes from the right place. And then we just need to give them a handle. And what kind of handles do these guys give them? Everyone, did you know the super talented awesome? You're wrong. How dare you? Or should I say... My reasoning is flawless. And I cannot be defeated. Okay, what kind of a thing? Oh, God. I just worked out a second ago. Please. This is abuse. It's abuse. It's abuse. Fine, I'll do it, but you gotta give me a second to make this little handle for the things first. Oh, actually, I'll just... Oh, afterwards I'll duplicate it. Thanks, Luna D. Way to make it even worse. Did you guys miss one? I feel like you missed one. Push-ups, crunches. Oh, nope, there's the squats. Never mind, my brain's just blind. Alright, give me 1 second. I just need to create a thingamathing. Oh, that's a really easy thing to make, actually. It's literally just mesh, sphere, reduce the amount of rings to like 10, reduce the sequences to like 12, shrink that SOB down, shrink it down even more, lift it up. Wait, no, we do that on this stage. Lift it up. Rotate it on X 90 degrees so that it looks kind of sort of okay. Smooth that puppy out. Look at everything from the top. Turn off the ceiling so I can actually see what I'm doing. G over here. Oh, almost in the right spot too. Front, G, right there. Maybe just a hair bigger. And we call this cupboard handle. And then we duplicate it. Oh, this actually does need to get shrunk just a little bit more. G. X. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense in that particular situation. And the second handle, GX, right there. So this one and this one get parented to each other. This one and this one get parented to each other. These two get duplicated. GX moved over here. Perfect. Most of the kitchen is already done. I still need to do the oven because the oven doesn't look like anything. I still need to put chairs in front of it. I need to put some decorations here and there. But the general vibe is starting to come together. Generally speaking. I wonder if I should rotate the camera just a little bit more so that that one side is more exposed. One second, I will do the workouts in one moment. If we do it this way, and then move it a bit more this way. That way all the counters showing, it's easier to see everything. And that secret door that I'm putting over here will actually be there too. Yeah, I think that's the better option. Hold on, let me see how it looks all rotation-wise. Yeah, no, that all works, I think. And have a good lurk, Lunity. Wait, Lunity, is it time? I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's time. Which is very exciting. Oh man, also there's so many cool peeps on. I don't know who I'm gonna raid today. I haven't streamed. Okay, that's not true. I almost streamed on Tuesday, and then I said, nah, I don't want to do that. And that was the right thing to do. Also, I've been really getting back into Valheim recently. I don't know why. Valheim just draws me in, and I'm just like, let's play Valheim. So yeah, if any of you haven't played Valheim, you should. All right, let's go do those workouts. Oh, another thing that I've been doing, which I don't know if I should share, but I've started finally practicing the flute, which has been quite an adventure. Because making notes on a flute is actually really difficult. It's not like the, how to say it, it's not like the forward flute, it's the sideways flute. And that thing has been an adventure. I have it, but I've never played it. You should at some point, Nivek. It's good. All right. We're gonna do our squats and everything. And I'm gonna do low squats this time because it'll probably be our last, yeah, it will be our last workout for the stream because I'm quitting. Well, quitting seems like such a dramatic word. We will be ending stream in about 14 minutes. So we'll go extra on these workouts just because of the two nerds that do that. We're out here like all right, and 1, Oh, I'll do you one extra. I'm gonna go grab one of my weights and I'll do the low squats with weights. Alright, we're going super extra this time. I do not know how much weight this is, though. There's a 1.1, there's a 2.5. I guess it's 10, 15, plus the bar itself, which is probably like another like pound and a half. So it's a little under 20 pound weight. Probably closer to like 17.5, 18. I don't know. I feel like 18 pounds for an extra for squats is not too terrible. All right. And, well, we already did one, but we're going to cancel it because we weren't holding the weight yet. So, 1. You're going to hear a lot of knee cracking for this one. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ooh, that last one did not go as easy as I thought it was going to. Oh, the things I do for Navek and Jam Jam. God dang. All right, jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Bicycle crunches and push-ups. Those are gonna suck. But here we go. Oh, hello once again, floor. Oh, and the temptress that you are when it comes to just laying here. Alright. And... Ooh. Oh, pardon the frickin' noises. It's just my skin sticking to my exercise mat. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And finally, we do push-ups. It's all part of the workout process. Complaining. Okay. Ooh. Hup. Hup. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, it makes you feel better I joined you. Yeah, Jam Jam, I think you're a bit more fit than me, though. So, you don't get beat up by the workouts like I do. All right, let me put the weight away. Genuinely not I have to do push-ups with my knees on the ground because my elbows keep getting fucked up otherwise. But that's just dealing with, how to say it, that's just adapting to the body, though. That doesn't mean you're out of shape. That just means that your elbows are jerks. It's different. Your elbows be like... Sorry, it had to be done. I was on the screen and I'm like, well, the button's right there. You know? I can't not click it. I'm gonna watch the video again later tonight. You should. It's a good video. Oh, I feel it mostly in my gut right now. Oh, if it wasn't for the fact that I had a pudgy gut, I would be able to maybe, just maybe, see abs. But unfortunately not. It is the way of things. Whew. Alright, I just gotta figure out how to do this bad boy. The actual stove top, I might cheat and just do a hello Moon Stroopwafel. There we go. I might just completely take alpha there. That might cause problems, though. Well, no, if I do that, that'll work too. Are we blendering? We have been for about almost 3 hours. I had to chuck away some of my progress at one point, but the life we live. In the pursuit of, well, whatever the heck this is. Yeah, we're gonna grab this. We're just gonna pull this out. I believe in your smoothie making skills. Oh my god, you and Jam Jam both.
I'm in here.
Nah, I'm just gonna spam this because I feel like it. I had to be stomped and smashed and be angry at. Oh. Yeah, I might just pluck this out and just be okay with it. And it would be fine as long as the light inside doesn't exceed the particular area, so that would actually be okay. It wouldn't even matter that much. Okay. Yeah, we'll just separate that piece. We'll call it specifically stovetop. This is the oven specifically, which we will now aggressively slice up. Can I ask what this is for? Points to pinned comment. Something everybody has been hating on reading. There's that. No, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, actually. No. This has to be a little bit higher. They're getting Will swole. Well, you're doing something, Vec. I'm gonna argue it's killing me, but you know, tomato, potato, and all that jazz. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, I want to do this properly so that I don't goof it again. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna grab this front part, which is right there. We're gonna duplicate it, and we're gonna separate it. You're chronically online. Oh my god, I haven't actually had the music on for a while. No, I'm a fool. All right, let's see what we got here. I feel attacked right now, Jam Jam. That was a personal attack. No, don't you pretend like you didn't just attack me. Oven, door. Alright, for now, we hide you so that I can go in here. Grab these two pieces. Specifically the line parts. Double that. Double that. Then we do this. Make it just a little bit. Ooh, it's actually gonna almost do what I wanted to. In kind of a weird way, though. Oh, I see what's happening. Yeah. But it's gonna do it with the weird thing that I don't want it to do. Specifically lines, and we don't want any of these. If we do that, it'll be fine. No, that's just what I thought of when I heard the Vine Boom spam. I promise. It hurts. Me dying. Am dead. And Jam Jam, if I ever am found dead, Jam Jam did it. There. And then we grab specifically these points, and we go G, X, oh, specifically Y. We go in a bit. What the heck? Yeah, that's right. Anybody out there who's listening, Jam Jam did it. Avenge me! Or should I say... Alright, so we have that. A little bit of a dent, if I'm seeing that correctly. Yes? That dent doesn't look all that amazing, actually. Hold on. Wait, did I goof real bad? I might have goofed really badly. Okay. Okay, now it's there. I panicked for a second. I thought I goofed it. There. And then it's go, grab, extrude, just a tad. Nothing too fancy. Nothing too intense. And then we want to make sure that that handle is in the right spot. Which means we want to grab this, back to this, that one specifically. Controls, go to selected, hit this button, go up here, set origin to the thingy, and then for just good context, put it back in the world origin. And now when we do this, specifically from that, it folds up, down, Perfect. We need that for one of the animations. And then we just need a handle. And we already have a handle. Okay, so we're gonna duplicate it. We're gonna remove. Oh, how do you remove parental stuff again? How do you remove Blender? Removing parenting. It's Alt P. Clear. Perfect. And then we call this oven door handle. And then we just do this. We do that sweet, sweet rotate of 90 degrees. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to do here right now, but you're gonna rotate on the y-axis at 90 degrees. Perfect. Then we're gonna look at this from the top. Move it on over to where it needs to go. About right there-ish. We're gonna make it that it is at 1.5 so that the handle's not as large. We're also gonna go in and take both of these and just reduce them by just... You're gonna be difficult again, are you? Why are you being difficult? Why? There. And then about right there. And then we're gonna go upwards. And then we're gonna come in from the side like this. And we're gonna go GZ. And we're gonna put it like right about there-ish. Can you see it in the camera? No. Does that matter? No. We like having our stuff in the correct location so that it looks good. Now we're gonna control parent, parent to object. So now, if we take this thing, and we rotate it on X. Boom! Boom, 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 boom. Thumbs up. Only other thing we still need. Control A. We want a cylinder. That will put it to 12. Boom. Grab. Shrink down to about that. Go in. Zoom in on it. Put these to 0. Put these to about that. Then we want to... Can I make lines with you? I can. And I want to take these points, or rather these points, and I want to connect them with a line. How do you do that again? There. And there. Here, and we're going to hope that that's now a face. It is, which we're going to now extrude to about there. And then we're going to call that oven knob 01. Rotate. X, 90. Also, we'll probably just auto smooth it. There we go. G over here. From the top, 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 do, 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 do. Wow. Jesus. Go out of the thing so I can actually see. Oh, that actually was pretty good. It's almost where I want it to be. G, X specifically, and then we duplicate. It's gonna do that dumb thing where it isn't gonna name it properly. .001, which means we're now gonna name you .002. So theoretically, GX, boom. We grab both of these, we duplicate them both. They're now considered that. We go GX again. We put them on this side. GX. There. And now it looks like an oven. With burners and stuff or something. I don't know. I don't do math. Science. But yeah, there you go. Afterburners. Afterburners for those afterthoughts. Give it a spoiler. All right, Avatar. You want to play this card game? We'll play this card game. I'm gonna duplicate this just because I don't wanna ruin all my work. We'll put dupe. Boop. Level. G, Y. GY, and then didn't mean to do that. Meant to delete the faces specifically. Did I actually grab the backs too? I must have. Faces. Not even gonna make it super fancy. There you go, Avatar. You got your darn spoiler. Oh wait. Racing stripe. I'm not putting racing stripes on it. There's no textures yet. It's deleted now. You lost your toy privileges. All your toys are now in the locked box. They're now all in the locked box, and that's what you deserve. There you go. There's the basic kitchen. We'll probably put some extra stuff here. We'll put something on the corner over here. I don't know what. Bowls or something. We'll still need to we'll need to make a bowl. No, we'll need to make 1 or 2 bowls. I need to make a whisk. Like a cake pan. A carton that looks like a carton of milk. And I'll have to model a couple of eggs. Some of them will be cracked, some of them won't be. Oh, and a bag of flour. That won't be that difficult, actually. Yeah, that'll be easy enough. Anyway, there we go. We did it. We streamed for potentially the only time this week, because I'm supposed to be off this week for unspecified mental health week. But I hope that everybody had fun. I hope that you guys enjoyed me fumbling around. Oh wait, actually I should unhide this now. Start with the ceiling being shown and then show the model as well. And this is what it currently looks like. It's real dark, and for some reason I'm so freaking blonde, and I don't know why. I'm gonna have to actually go in at some point into the model itself and be like, what the hell did I do with my hair? And then potentially have to remake a bunch of my models, which is irritating, but say Livy, as the children say. Oh wait, no, technically I've got this wrong. How it should look. Where is it? Right there. There should be no strength. So this is what it actually looks like. Wait, is my character a source of light? Do I emit light? I shouldn't. Well, doesn't matter. We'll figure it out at some point. Regardless, that's what the set looks like right now. But for now, we'll go back to this. Easy. Save one more time. And for now, we're gonna head out. I don't know where we're gonna head out. But we're gonna head out somewhere. Luna D is doing a thing. Cobalt is doing a thing. Kaju's doing a thing. Pandemonium is doing a thing. Wait. One second, I need to check in on somebody. I need to kick in someone's door and be like, "Oi! I have a question. And I demand answers." Grr, grr, other noises. Well, it looks like they're offline, so I presume that that's a no. In which case, I'm going to leave it up to you guys where we're going. Hold on. And we'll let it be for 2 minutes. And you can use your points to vote if you want. So good luck. Be brave. Let your voices be heard. After this, I am going to sit down and play more Valheim. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a bowl of chips. I'm going to play Valheim for like 2 hours and then go to bed. That'll be my plan. What are your guys' plan? I hope that you guys have plans for this evening. Even if it's just, I don't know, just do a thing, I guess. Do a thingamathing. Do a heckamathing, if you will. Excuse me. I've overdone myself. Also, there is still plans for Streamtember. I don't know exactly how it's going to go because, well, Streamtember is a whole thing, and it takes a while to get set up, and we'll see if I have the energy for it. It might be a Streamtember thing where we're only going to do like 2 or 3 hours per day, but I am going to try, to the best of my abilities at least. Try to plan some interesting things. Already trying to set up a collab with somebody that we'll do weekly. We'll see if that is a thing that happens. Lots of plans. Not a lot of execution yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. That's what's important. Alright. Let's see what you guys have decided. And here's where nobody voted, and I'll be like, sweet, I get to choose. I get to decide where we go, which means I'm definitely doing a dice roll because that's the most fun for me. As a D&D player, we love... Moon! Moon, I know you did this. I'm sorry. No, you're not. I wanted to vote more for art, and you could have. And you could have. Instead, you had to do, you needed to have those darn dice rolls, didn't you? Here's your darn... There's your darn dice ASMR. I'm gonna roll a 1d4. 1 and 2 is Sekiro. 3 and 4 is art. And that's 4. So we're going to art. So all you had to do was just vote for art. The universe would have guided us there regardless. Now part of me wants to be like, well, we're going to Sekiro anyway because somebody was out here being like... Whenever I ask Moon why she does the things she does, she's like...
Why do men like us do anything? Because we can.
Alright, we're going over to Kudju. We're gonna go support our boy. But just a reminder that... And also...
How embarrassing.
But most importantly... But we always...
Cola. Pepsi Cola?
And we're gonna go over to Kajumaju. He is currently doing 2D animation using Clip Studio Paint. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but it looks like he's doing the cleanup of the art at this point. So we're gonna go over there. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, all 14 of you. Right, there's a thing that I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do this. These are important things. So if you're subscribed, please use the top right message. If you're not subscribed, please use the bottom right message. Everybody, thank you so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were looking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you were super appreciated. Hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it happen to be for you. Hope you guys are taking care of yourself. Hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it happen to be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. Thank you, Bedbreads and Sleepyheads, so much for sticking around, for the hanging out, and I will see you guys at the next sleepover. I'll see you guys over at Kudju's. I probably won't stream again this week, but if I do, it'll be on Saturday, so we'll see what happens. But until then, ta-ta!